Code 777 is a great little deduction game. Feels a little bit like a Hanabi in a sense, except it's not cooperative, it is competitive. Each person's going to take a little standee and they're going to put it in front of them facing away from themselves. Then you're going to take all the white tiles and put them in the middle face down, mix those up, and then you're going to pick these tiles up and place them, 3 of them in each of the other players. And then you're going to have somebody do that for yourself until you have 3, because the key to this is you do not see what's on yours. So the question is, how do you find out what's on yours? Well, that's very simple. You go in turn order, and so the first person will draw a card like this one, and it says, on how many racks can you see the same number but in different colors? So if we looked at the racks, we could see that over here, we see the same number, 7 and 7, but they're different colors. You got a 7 pink and a 7 blue. So you would say on one of the racks that I can see, I see 2 numbers that are the same but in different colors. Then I would discard this card. Then the next player would draw a card. So when you're drawing a card on your turn and doing the answer, it doesn't help you, it helps everybody else. Now you've also got this little pad, and it doesn't come with pencils, but you can add your own pencils. And it shows you all the numbers that are available in the game. So you've got a green 1, 2 yellow 2s, 3 black 3s, so forth and so on. So as you find out information, you can start to scratch off and do that. Now, one of the things you would do at the beginning of the game is you would actually scratch off these numbers, because if you can see them, then they're obviously not on yours. And you're going to do this until you think you know what your 3 numbers are. You do not have to know the colors of your numbers, you just have to know the numbers. And so you would guess. And if you guessed correctly, then you would get a point. First to 3 points wins. So if you guessed correctly, these 3 tiles would go over here to the side, out of the game for now. And then you would have somebody give you 3 brand new tiles. And then once they do that, play continues. Now, if you ever get to the point where when you guess, whether you're right or wrong, and you take these 3 tiles and they go out of the game over here with the rest of the ones that have been out of the game, then you put 3 tiles on, and then if you can't put 3 tiles on, then you shuffle this pile here. Now, if you guess incorrectly, you don't lose points, your tiles go face down, so you never know what you had, and you get 3 new tiles, which can be somewhat of a game changer, because remember, as you're marking them off, you may or may not know what you had when you guessed wrong. And so play is going to continue like this until somebody gets 3 points, and then the game is over. I seriously recommend that you play this game 2 or 3 times, getting the idea of the cards. Some of the cards are pretty tricky. Some of them ask, how many numbers do you not see? How many colors do you not see? Also included in the game are a few cards that give you some information. So you've got some of these help cards. I don't really know why these are in the game when you've got it on the pad, but there they are. And then the other thing you've got is these, just 2 of these. You don't have enough for each player, but it's got all the questions on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, blah, blah. It's got all the questions that are in this deck are on these cards, but there's only 1 set, so you can throw those away too because they're pointless. Anyway, Code 777, great game. Recommend you play it. It's really great with 4 players. Not really good with 3 because you have to use a phantom player. But with 5, it goes a little quicker. 4 is a sweet spot for this game. Check it out, Code 777. Code 777 is a great game. I recommend this for any ages, really. Probably younger is going to be a little bit harder, but you can play with teams. You can help start teaching your child how to mark stuff off, how to gain information from what other people tell you. But if you're going to just play by yourself, it probably does need to be a little bit older. I have a 9 and a 12-year-old, and they both play it very well. Code 777 is by Stronghold Games. It's designed by Robert Abbott and Alex Randolph. This is the 30th anniversary edition. I'm not sure if you can get any other edition or not, but this one was great. It wasn't that expensive, but Code 777, what a game. I got this. I brought it home. I didn't know that my family was necessarily going to like it that much, and we have played and played and played this game. It's Bonanza all over again, but they really enjoy it. I sit around the table with my family, and I see us thinking and getting upset with each other when we may give information that doesn't help. It's just a great back and forth. I'd recommend getting this game. As far as enhancing the environment with this, really, there's not a lot to do there. You can add some music, but really it's about, don't know, making some deductions based on information you were given and figuring out what you had and guessing at the right time. Because remember, if you guess and you're wrong or you're right, either way, if there's not enough to refill your base, then you shuffle all the remaining tiles and put them back in. So you lose an advantage. So you really want to guess what yours are and hopefully get it right, then add 3 more when there's only a few left in the middle from the draw pile. Then you're going to know a lot of information right then, so you can maybe guess again. You can get a couple quick ones right away. But Code 777, I recommend it highly. Go out, find a copy, play it with your friends, invite your neighbors over. This game is going to attract some of those that may not initially at least think they're going to like some of these things. So go out and get it. Thank you for joining us at Board to Table. Hope that you're getting some games to the table and playing and having a fun time, enjoying the experience. We'll see you next time.